Hey, yo, what it do, gang? Y'all know who it is. It's the Drop Report. We back in the building. Check it, family. I know Drop don't be doing videos like y'all want me to, but y'all got to work with me. Just like I work with y'all and I'm going to start uploading these videos more, y'all got to work with me. Now, working with me is start hitting this like button. It's not that hard, gang. You see that little thing that looks like a thumbs up? Hit that thumbs up button just so we can let this algorithm know we here. And I also want to shout out the people that have still been rocking and donating and supporting Drop through all I have been through these last couple of years, because you know I have had an up and down journey. This shit ain't been easy for your boy. But like always, man, before I get this video started, I want to shout out the family, shout out the gang, man. I love y'all, always will. Just wanted to get that out the way. So, all right, gang, check it, man. We going to jump straight into it. Drop not going to hold y'all. Going to make this like a 6-7 minute video. I don't know. I'm not even counting, but check it out. First of all, I want to shout out Nfac. Nfac and Grandmaster Jay. I mean, I'm shouting these people out and I'm shouting this movement out is because I understood what the brother was saying. If that was the case, if I didn't understand what he was saying, I would have not been uploading that dude videos the way I was doing, you feel me? So I shout him out for putting me in this algorithm, because a lot of y'all know me. A lot of y'all know this Drop Report through uploading Jay videos. I mean, and along the other people that came along the way, you feel me? So I'm always going to shout out Jay, because without Jay, this channel would not be at the state it's at right now. And I'm not only shouting him out for that reason. It's not for that reason. Most of the reason I'm shouting this brother out is because he stood for something. No matter how y'all felt about that dude, and like I've always said, I ain't never agreed with everything he said, but most of the shit the brother said, man, meant something. It stood for something. Y'all just couldn't take the arrogancy and the cockiness the brother had. That's one thing about us. I mean, we sometimes a lot of us is kind of hard to stomach, and I understand that. I understand it. But along with us being hard to stomach, sometimes you just have to take the message from the messenger. Fuck the messenger. Who cares about the messenger? It is the message that comes out of the messenger's mouth is what you should pay attention to. And yeah, Jay did spew a lot of bullshit sometime. I'm here to say it. And he spewed some bullshit sometime out of his mouth, but he's a human being like all of us are. You can't crucify that man for being something that you are yourself, and that's a human being. Ain't nobody on this planet perfect. But I want to shout out Grandmaster Jay. I want to shout out the Nfac movement, because he installed a lot in us. If he didn't install nothing else, to defend yourself and pay attention to what your outside surroundings is doing to you, gang. Prime example, check this out. Do your research. Go back and do your Googles, man. You know, back in the day, all black people wasn't on the same page and on the same channel as that Black Panther movement. You understand what I'm saying? Just like all black people is not and wasn't on the same page when it came in this NFAC and Grandmaster Jay movement. But do you see what the Black Panther Party and all that stands today? It means something. It means a lot more than what people give it credit for. That's one reason why I don't want this NFAC and Grandmaster Jay thing to go swept up under the rug, gang. Is because the same way that we look at that movement back then with that Black Panther Party, with Huey Newton and all them, come on, man, give our kids something to look at when it comes to Grandmaster Jay and this Nfac movement. I mean, yeah, granted, it's only a movement. I mean, until we can get some actions that come out behind these movements, you might as well consider them only movements. But it still means something, yo. That's all I'm trying to get people to understand. It's not always a messenger, man. It's a message. Leave the messenger alone. Who cares about the messenger sometimes? Just take the message, man. And at the end of the day, Grandmaster Jay had a lot of good information to spread. And I don't want this information to get swept up under the rug. So like always, man, y'all continue to shout out Jay. Y'all continue to, you know, he don't do as many videos. And yeah, granted, the dude went through his little ups and downs and all that. But yeah, man, keep brother still in his prayers and all that. Because at the end of the day, all of us still need it. So all right, gang, we're going to move on to Charleston White. I hear a lot of y'all been asking me recently, I mean, have you heard anything about Charleston White? Did you see the video he did about so-and-so and yada, 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 and this and that about Charleston White? Now, what y'all don't know is, yeah, I have been paying attention to the brother, man. For the ones that don't know, go Google his name, Charleston White. He's out of Texas. And he do a lot of he's a youth advocate. He goes, speaks for your children. When your child done fucked up somewhere and he can't seem to get himself out of trouble, Charleston White is the dude they send in to try to make things easier for your kids and try to lessen their time and all that. And I got to give the brother kudos for that. I mean, because a lot of us is not doing that. Yeah, trust me, he got a pass too. Scooby got a pass. I mean, he was involved in his shit as a child and So he know the vibes when it come to children and what pressure they have been put up under dealing with today's society. Even though today's society wasn't the same shit he was going through back then, but it's just a different time frame. The struggles have still been the same. So at the end of the day, how I feel about Charleston White, I don't have no problem with Charleston. The same thing I said about Grandmaster J, gang. Fuck the messenger. It's the message that you get from this dude. Now, yeah, he do be on some nonsense sometimes because I've been following Charleston White. I'm not going to say nothing bad about him. You want to know why? It's because from what I found out about this YouTube shit, ain't most of these people not genuine anyway. You know what I mean? On screen, they're not genuine. But it's what people do in real life is what counts. And see, he's big on that. He's big on that. Yeah, he say this and that all on YouTube and get people all in an uproar and everybody hates Charleston White for this and don't nobody like Charleston White for that. But in a nutshell, man, it's what that man do in these streets is what count. And he's really out here in these streets. It's the same thing I said about Grandmaster J. Fuck the messenger. Look what he do in real life. I mean, and Charleston White is big on that. He's big on not worrying about him, but just pay attention to what he do outside of YouTube. Because YouTube is really, it's like reality TV now. Who knows what's real no more? It's so many people I used to follow back in the day. And I was big on their movement. But as their channel grew and the more money started coming in, and I feel like a lot of people change. I mean, money do change people. My uncle always told me, and this is a story my uncle told me back in the day, because I've always felt like money don't change people, Unc. And my uncle always told me, like, your nephew, the only reason money don't change people is simply because they have never made enough of it. To make enough money, it changes you, it changes your surroundings, and sometimes it changes people's attitudes for the worse. Sometimes for the better, but sometimes it's for the worse. And that goes with a lot of us. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like that with Charleston White. I feel like that with a lot of people. I mean, I feel like that with Grandmaster J to a certain degree. The message is always good, but then the person turns vile. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying these people are not good people, but everybody fall up under that demonic spell with that money and the fame and the fortunes. Y'all know how I go, gang. Ain't nobody perfect out here. So I don't have a problem with Charleston White say. I don't have a problem with what Charleston White do on YouTube. Do he say shit that don't necessarily fit what I feel? Absolutely he do. Absolutely. But that doesn't change the message this man is trying to put out there. The message is real. It's just us that take the person. We take the message away from the person. Because we can't get the person, so we refuse to listen to the message. So if you ask and drop, man, let all these YouTubers do what they do on YouTube. It's what they do in real life and in the streets is what count, gang. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not perfect on YouTube. I'm not perfect in these streets. But I would rather for you to hold me liable for what I do in real life than what I spew on YouTube sometimes, because, you know, YouTube is YouTube. I give y'all my personal opinion and my personal facts. I mean, if I know it's a fact, I'm going to spew it out as facts. Most of the time, these shits is my opinions. You understand? But don't judge me for what I put on YouTube. You need to judge people for what they do in real life in these streets. And that's what I say about Charleston White. That's what I say about Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson ain't doing none of the above. He's not building no school, doing nothing in the streets or nothing. I feel that way about Grandmaster J. There's a lot of us out here, yo, that acts one way on YouTube, but it's your street actions and what you do at home that count. Like I said, family, I wasn't going to hold y'all. I just wanted to give y'all my little rebuttal and my little rundown through there on my topics for the day. And like always, gang, if you still here, hit that like button, man. And I love y'all. Type it in the comment section if you have made it this far, because I love y'all. Only thing you got to do is say drop. We love you back. And I know you made it through 9 minutes and 18 seconds of this video, gang. Hit that like button while y'all out there, though, yo. And like always, it's drop, man. I love y'all. I'm coming back into focus, gang. And you know, it's hard me doing real life shit in YouTube, too. But I'm getting all of it back in order, man. Like always, it's drop, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay dangerous. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't let nobody hurt y'all, but also don't hurt nobody. And I love y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.